What is up, Cancer? I'm your girl, Robin, from I Am a Kind of a Big Deal Tarot. And I'm here to do what is your soul's evolution? What is needed for your soul's evolution? Remember, we are all spirits and souls here on the planet of Hard Knocks, which is Earth, here having a human experience, okay? Not the other way around. So I'm going to wait for a couple more people to get in here while I shuffle the cards, and we're going to see what we have for Cancer. Remember, guys, Cancer, you are the number 7 in the tarot. All right, you are a water sign, okay, and you are the crab. You also are the number is the moon card, which I don't remember what. I know you are the chariot card, which is about moving. The number 7 also does mean spirituality and numerology. Okay, so again, the number 7 year was 2022. Okay, for all of us, was it 2024? It was the 8th year. 2023. Sorry, 2023. 2023. So that year, you might experience a lot of challenges, spiritually tested, illnesses, relationship problems. Okay, Cancer. Right now, we are in the number 9. 2025 is the number 9th year. So again, it is about hermit, isolation, finding and searching for your purpose. All right. First card that popped out for you, Cancer, was the Ace of Cups. Love begins. So with Ace of Cups, you're learning to pour into yourself, or you're needing to learn and to pour into your own self, your own water reservations, your own emotions, okay? It is the first card here in the emotional deck. We are using the Psychic Tarot. So again, it's about pouring into your own water reservation, your own emotions, your own growth. So again, starting all over, manifesting, as above, so below. Okay, as within, as without. All right. One of Hermes with Thoth's 7 spiritual laws. Okay, so again, you have to pour into your own self first before you can help anybody else. You could be also taking the time to self-love yourself. Okay. All right, Cancer. All right. So again, this is about pouring into your own emotional reservoir, loving on yourself, being more creative. Some of you also could be having a pregnancy, having a baby, starting a new family. It's going to mean different for each one of us, all right? With the Ace of Cups being the first card. I'm just pulling all the cards. So some of you guys could be seeing synchronizing numbers like 1111, 11, 333, 444. Again, this is the 9th year, all about our soul evolution. This is what I am focusing on this series. The next series will be a love series for all signs, okay? So I'm going to pull all the cards, and then we're going to talk about what I see here. Hello, hello, hello. Say hello. Say what's up. Say what's popping. Speak to me. Speak to me. If you're new to the tribe, please subscribe to the tribe. I would love to have your support. It is free. Okay, and we're trying to get to 1K. All right, we're going to see how other people see you now. Then we're going to talk about what we see, what's here. So far, as I was talking about the number 7 is the crown chakra. We all have 7 chakras, okay? Like we have 7 days of the week. So far you have 11 here, 1, 1. You have 3, 3 here. Potential outcome for Cancer, please. You can say hello. You can speak, guys. And another 1. So 1, 1, 1 is your potential outcome. At the bottom of the deck, you do got the 0, which is the Fool card. Aries and Aquarius energy. So again, at the bottom of that, currently you're closing doors that are not meant for you. You also maybe close the doors from the past, closing a lot of karmic lessons, spiritual lessons, and you're ready to step out into the new. You're ready to risk, have a good risk. Okay, you may feel like, the earth or the palm of the world is in your hands right now because you can manifest new beginnings. Okay, new beginnings is here. At the top of the deck, Cancer, you have it's the waiting game. Planting seeds, waiting for them to grow. Okay. And then again, you got the crown chakra, you got the third eye chakra. So again, paying attention to your intuition, making right decisions that are meant for you. All right, let's get started. Again, like I said, some of you guys right now, currently, your present situation, you're pouring into your own water reservoir. You have a new beginning in love. Love begins. You could be loving on yourself, going through triumphs and a lot of challenges here in the past. So right now you're pouring into your own water reservoir, your own emotions. You're taking care of your emotions. You're becoming emotionally balanced. All right. Emotionally intelligent. Could be having some new additions to your family. A new reunion with an old loved one. Again, this is mainly about yourself. Number one, this is the Ace of Cups. Okay. I didn't get it. Challenge. Let's see what is challenging that love. What is challenging this Ace of Cups for Cancer spirit? Archangels, please show me what is challenging Cancer's love begins. So we did get fertility. Again, like I said, some of you, this is the Empress card, number 3. This is about, again, new beginnings. We are in the 9th year, and the 9th year is a reciprocal of the 3. 369. 369 is about manifestations. So that could be your challenge. Let's get the root cause for Cancer. So they did pop out together. So Spirit said that is the challenge. Wow, now we got light, clarity, the sun, abundance. Okay, seeing the truth of some matters. That is the root cause. Financial and material changes. Again, another 5. 5 is about changes that are difficult but are definitely needed for us to evolve and to move on, to move forward. Again, so you could be having financial losses right here, changes that are difficult, but again, you have a handle on it. If not, you will be. You will be getting through this situation by, again, tapping into yourself, tapping into your emotions, being more creative with your creative ideas. Again, another number 2. So that's about 2-2. Movements, choices, and decisions. This is about the 2 of Wands. Leaving things in the past that don't belong anymore, that can't move forward with us into the future. Making those choices, okay? And choices and decisions are the same thing. But again, it does require action. It does require movement to come out of this place of stagnant energy. All right? Change is inevitable. It's one of the things that is constant, is change. So again, the root cause of all this is the light. This is the sun card. Abundance. Seeing clear through a lot of changes. Seeing clear through a lot of situations. Okay, so your soul evolution needs for you to pour into yourself. Pour into your own emotions. Get emotionally intelligent. Get emotionally equipped. Okay, about the changes that are coming, about your creative side. Some of you, like I said, are creating a family, having a family, are pregnant, okay? Having new creative ideas, birthing new creative ideas, all right? Having a breakthrough. Stepping into your divine feminine energy, okay? Whether you're masculine or not, we all have feminine and masculine energy within our being. What happened in the past, remember the past is different for everyone. Tarot is timeless and it's fluid. There was a passion that was ignited with you, within inside of you. Okay, so a passion ignited within inside of you for you to love yourself, for you to start putting yourself first. Some of you, I'm hearing, could have been a sickness, It could have been challenges within your family, challenges within your work. It's going to be different for everybody. So you also may start to pour into yourself so you can heal yourself. All right. Message from above is sacrifice. All right. And I love that this is the hangman energy, number 12, which adds up to another 3. So it could have took you a year. It could have took you exactly 12 months to be more enlightened. Could have took you 12 months, 12 days, 12 weeks for you to get a different perspective about all the chaos and the things that you were going on. Some of you guys could have been in limbo for a year, could have been stagnant for a year. All right, could have been in and out of the hospital or certain situations for a year. It's going to be different for everyone. But again, with this, it sent you to a place of enlightenment. You started to gain a different perspective or how to be happy, how to pour into yourself. You realize that your sacrifices and the things that kept you in limbo were not sacrifices. They're actually opportunities for you to grow, for you to get enlightened, for you to see clearly here with the Sun card what your next moves need to be or where you want it to be. Okay? In your immediate future, I love that this is the number 9 and we are in the 9th year, is fulfillment of wishes. So right now, some of you guys, like I said, you're seeing clearly now. You have abundance on your mind. This is your root cause. All right? Your focus. You have clarity. You could also be getting downloads from the divine, because that's what it's like. She's getting downloads. This is the best card to have, number 19, which also adds up to a 20, a 2. So again, in your immediate future, this is the 9th year. For all the seeds that you planted, you're starting to get your fulfillment of wishes. You're starting to open the treasure chest. Okay, and the treasure chest could be within your soul. It might have taken a lot of isolation, alone time for you to find your purpose, for you to find your soul's passion. Okay, again, for some of you, starting a new family, you're starting to pour into yourself, starting to heal yourself. All right, go for some new creative ideas. Could be work, your own business venture. It's going to be different for everybody, but you're starting to grow from the seeds that you planted. And your fulfillment of wishes is coming in exactly this year. So this is your soul evolution, the clarity that you have found, the abundance pouring into yourself, creating new seeds, creating new ideas, tapping into your divine feminine energy, okay, your divinity, your thoughts and your feelings is your third eye chakra, your intuition. Your third eye chakra is located right in between your eyes. Okay, right in between both of your eyes and above your bridge of your nose. Let me make sure I say the right thing here. And it is the color of what? Indigo. Okay, so it is talking about your intuition. All right. It is talking about tapping into your intuition. It is the color indigo. The sound is Om, O-M. The element, again, is what? Light, clarity, truth. Hello. Hi, Ever. This is about your soul's evolution. What you need for your soul to evolve and grow. Okay? If you're not a Cancer, or you have Cancer in your chart, or you're dealing with in Cancer, okay, this is what this is about. This has been a series, and I've been doing all signs. So if you're not a Cancer, look for your sign. You can tell me what your sign is here, and I can let you know if I've done it already. If you're not part of the tribe, please subscribe to the tribe. I do more here at I'm Kind of Big Deal than gossip. I do tarot, okay, and tarot is about your psyche, and your psyche is about your soul, okay? It's not just about having powers. It's about being tapped into your soul. Let me read you the quote here, okay? So this is what I'm doing here for all signs. I'm telling all signs what they need for their soul evolution. Like I said, we are in the 9th year. In the 9th year in tarot, because I'm also into numerology, is about being isolated. Okay, number 9 is right before the number 10, right? I had to get the gum out of my mouth so I can speak clearly. So in tarot, the number 9 is the Hermit card. The Hermit is isolated because he likes to self-reflect. He learns from his lessons. He also might be soul searching, looking for his purpose. Okay, so that's what that is about. So that's what this series is about, your soul's evolution, the things that you need to evolve and grow within your soul so you don't stay stagnant. We are going into a new earth, whether people realize it or not. We're getting rid of the old earth, which is the matrix. Okay, and I'll talk about that a lot. So let me say this quote. A lot of people think that tarot is about being psychic and getting so-called psychic powers. Actually, the original meaning of psyche is the soul. So the real power of the tarot is that it can help you to live your psychic, which is your soul, with more creativity, more awareness, more imagination, more clarity, and more understanding and more joy. Okay? So that's what the tarot is really about. It's not about gossip. You're a Taurus. I did Taurus. So look, if you're not subscribed to the tribe, subscribe. Look up Taurus. I did Taurus Soul's Evolution, and it was all good things, okay? I don't remember it. But again, I did Taurus. You also may want to look into your birth chart at cafeastrology.com and see if you have oh, well, thank you, Ever. People pop in because there was 3, there was 4, then they left. So, you know, maybe people will see and come back in. Again, I don't know if you looked at your birth chart, if you know if you're what your moon sign is, what your ascendant sign is, what your Venus sign is, because just like the stars and the planets above, we have more than just our sun sign. Okay, so my son is a Taurus, but he also has a Cancer moon. So the moon rules your emotions. The moon rules your emotions. The sun sign is how you show up in the world. The moon sign is about your emotions. It's also the mother. Okay? And then your ascendant sign is about how people see it. So again, look up your birth chart. And that is a cafeastrology.com, and you just put in free birth chart. And you can find the rest of your birth chart on that website. So the key words for your third eye chakra is I see. And the gland that it affects is your pituitary gland. Okay. So again, this is about your soul's evolution. If you are here, then there might be a message for you. Your third eye, again, is about your intuition. So again, with the third eye, you need to pay attention to your intuition. What your soul, what your third eye is telling you. All right. So there's definitely a message there. A lot of us don't pay attention to our intuition until it's too late. This is the most talked about of all the chakras. It's about your clairvoyance, your inner seeing, your intuition, and higher levels of consciousness are all associated with this energy center, found between your eyebrows and just above the bridge of your nose. It works closely with your throat and your crown chakra. And you do have your crown chakra here, which is also the number 7. Okay? It does assist you with your psychic and your intuitive inner guidance. To balance the third eye chakra, I recommend that you practice walking meditations, breath work, yoga, tai chi, visualizations, and color therapy. Don't just focus on this one chakra as part of your development, as it is important to remember that they all should be in balance in order to work in a unison and harmony way. Again, you have how other people see you, Cancer, is your crown chakra. So this is the last chakra. This is above your head, right? So your crown chakra, the color is violet, all right? And the sound for this is om, om, can be used, all right, or none. You can just be silent when you're meditating. The element of this chakra is thought. And the gland is the pineal gland. And the key words here is I know. All right. So the crown chakra is located at the top of your head. It is also called the 1,000-petal lotus. All right. Or the receiver of light. You got light here. Again, clarity, abundance. This is the sun. Okay. This chakra is the center of your link with the universe. It is infinite and is your higher power of consciousness. It is the connection between wisdom and your spiritual insight. The crown center is the area where ethereal light and energy are received and then dispersed throughout your aura for a total well-being. To balance this chakra, I find that meditation, breath work, yoga, spiritual healing, acupuncture, color therapy works best. When properly aligned, your crown chakra will expand to a point where it is impossible to access and tap into the deepest source of wisdom. It is possible, not impossible. Okay? So again, as we go above, your hopes and fears is rejoice and celebration, which is also 3 of Cups. A reunion, friendships, celebrating, but you also may be fear of this. Some of you may not drink, okay, or don't want to drink. Some of you also may be afraid of your friendships. Reconciliation is also this point, this card. So some of you guys could be coming to reconciliation with some friends, some lovers. Again, potential outcome is prosperity begins. This is about those seeds that you planted, waiting for them to grow, waiting for them to harvest. Again, another number 1. As you pour into yourself, as you love into yourself, you understand that prosperity begins from all the changes that you've been going through at the bottom of the deck. Also dealing with financial and material changes. 5s are about changes that are uncomfortable, but it definitely is needed. Okay, so again, some of you might have been going through a lot of financial changes in the current years. Okay, and this is about you taking the steps that you need to loving yourself, plant new seeds, tap into your divinity, tap into your soul. Understand and realize that there is a passion that is also ignited within you. And it could be happening through your crown and your third eye chakra. You could be getting tingleizations in your head. You could be getting tingling in your eye, through your eyebrow, right here in between your eyebrow. You could be having headaches. Okay, you could be getting downloads, dreams. It could be different for everyone. But it is trying to wake you up to your soul's evolution. It's trying to wake you up to a different perspective of your life, of your emotions, of whatever you've been going through in your past. Again, in your immediate future, you will be getting fulfillment of wishes from all the seeds that you have planted. You will be getting prosperity. You will be getting growth and having growth. But a lot of this takes time. It takes patience. So some of you might have been in a place or are currently in a place where you're stagnant. You've been in limbo. And sooner or later, you will see the fruits of your labor come into fruition. But you have to pay attention to your intuition and your crown chakra. Like I've been telling people, you can work on your chakras through YouTube. They have third eye chakra, crown chakra. They have the whole 7 chakra series where you can meditate. All right. So you're getting into full alignment with focusing on your chakras. Again, this is the rainbow. The rainbow is here twice. As you pour into yourself, And the rainbow has all colors of the chakras, from the root to the crown. The root, which is red, is your basic instincts, your security, your foundation, okay? Solar plexus, sacral plexus, throat chakra, third eye chakra, crown chakra, heart chakra, which is green, which is your emotions. Again, you have a lot of green here. Again, this is focused on your heart. What is your heart and your soul's desire? Your soul is in your heart. It's not in your mental. Your soul is in your heart. And everything should be done through and out of love. Getting a new perspective on certain situations. But again, learning to detach yourself from things that don't serve you, or serve your heart, your purpose. All right? Again, that green is highlighted, and she is highlighted with new ideas, sprouting new creativity, things that are coming from her mind when she's enlightened with a new seed, a rebirth. Okay? Like I said, this is the 9th year. I just did a series for the collective, for everybody, for all signs, which was saying the 9th year is about, it is the year of the snake. So what does a snake do? When it grows, it sheds its skin. It only sheds its skin to become a what? A bigger snake. So the year of the snake is a lot of people are going to see a lot of things, a lot of devious and envious snake things that was done to themselves, from other people, from friends, family, whatever the fact may be. But again, a lot of snake energy is going to be popping up in this year. It is for you to get clarity of that. It is for you to see the light at the end of the tunnel, out of the end of the darkness, which the hermit, again, the number 9, I do numerology and astrology here, okay, which is Virgo's energy, hermit energy, Mercury energy, and Mercury is about communication. So a lot of people in this year are soul searching, isolated, finding the clarity that they need, seeing the snakes in the grass, seeing the snakes in their friends, lovers, jobs, and they're realizing they need to be isolated, alone, to reflect, to heal, to grow. But you have to be able to see and hear the truth. Some people can't handle the truth. Some people can't handle the light. Some people like living in their darkness. Some people like living in the shadow. For a lot of you, like I said, your passion is being ignited. There's a rebirth in your soul. Again, the green and the yellow. There's a rebirth in your soul to bring something back, something that you're passionate about, something that you might want to work on, a new job, a new creative endeavor, being a business owner, having a family. It's going to be different for everyone. All right, now I'm going to dig into the tarot. All right. Thank you, Ancestor Spirit Guide. Show me what Cancer needs. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or any placements. What Cancer needs. Show me what this Ace of Cups is for Cancer. Wow. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. Clarity, the truth, success, breakthroughs, an inner calling. Coming out of a place where you were probably having clouded judgment. Now you have an inner clarity because you're starting to pour into yourself. You're starting to love yourself. You're starting to get a hold of your emotions. You're starting to be emotionally intelligent. Okay? Was challenging that, again, justice. Karmic justice here. We're ending karma. A lot of people are having karmic justice. Some of you guys might even have a legal issue. All right? That is going to work out in your favor. Again, truth, honesty, the law, having fairness. So again, you have to be real with yourself. Maybe for some of you, the truth is going to come out in a legal battle, in a legal issue. You're also getting karmic justice from the spirits, from the universe. All right, that it is universal law. Karma is something that is very true. All right. All right, let's get light, which is the sun card. Also Leo's energy. You could be dealing with root cause. Again, you're starting to see clarity through temptation, addictions, restrictions, things that might have had you in bondage, things that might have not have let you be free. All right, lies, temptations, manipulation, materialism. All right, here we go, Taurus. So you might have Cancer in your chart, Taurus. In the past, you had the Hierophant. This is Taurus energy. And number 5, you could have been married. You could have been in a certain institution. You could have been a teacher. You could have definitely had some morals and beliefs that were challenged. All right. Could be into a school. Could have went back to school. Think about going back to school. All right. Could be also a spiritual advisor. But again, for some of you, you were conforming. You were conforming to something. Now you're getting into a place, or you need to get into a place where you see the truth of a matter. Change some things up again. Number 5, 5, 5. You may be seeing synchronicities. If you're seeing synchronicities while you're driving, that's the universe letting you know, hey, there needs to be some changes. There needs to be some healing. The Star card, Aquarius energy. Your faith needs to be renewed. Okay? You need to get in touch more with your spirituality, with your morale, with things that you truly believe in, and your traditions, okay, which is also the Taurus card. You need to get into a place where you have self-mastery, work on yourself, work on your self-development, your skill development. Some of you guys might be picking up a new skill, going to school, all right, being directed into a new activity, a new purpose. So again, how people see you, they might see you as someone that lacks long-term vision. But some of you guys with the 7 of Pentacles, you might be just waiting. You got 7, 7. So some of you guys are seeing synchronizing numbers. 5, 5, 5, 7, 7, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1. All right. Again, they all mean something. Got the Hangman twice. All right. 12, 12, 1, 2, 2, 1. Trying to get the top of the deck. Oh my God. Last year was the 8th year. You might have emotionally detached from a lot of things. You might have also walked away from a lot of things at the beginning of this year. There you go, Cancer, the Chariot. So some of you guys are getting control. You're getting the willpower to succeed. You're starting to take action. You're being determinate. You're starting to have self-discipline from a place where you might have lacked direction. Now you have clear direction of where you want to go, where you want to be. You want to have triumphant success over any challenges that you might have faced in the past. You might have to emotionally detach from a lot of things, people, places, and situations, so you can heal, so you can get into a place of self-preservation, so you can have clarity, so you can have a breakthrough, all right? So you can be honest with yourself. Again, it is karmic justice. Everybody's going to go through karmic justice. Some of you guys might be having legal issues. Fairness in the law, it will pan out to be in your favor, but you have to get out of toxic situations, temptations, bondage, manipulation, and materialism. Also, you might be having restrictions, okay, put onto you from others. In the past, you could have been dealing with the Hierophant, which is Taurus energy, or you have Taurus in your chart. This is about institutions, marriage, tradition, beliefs in education, religion, conformities, all right, status quo, a spiritual advisor. You might need one of those. I'm a spiritual advisor. Okay, in your immediate future, you're focused on your healing and your purpose. You're having a renewal. Okay, it is in reversals. That's what you guys need to focus on. Healing. Healing, having that breakthrough. pouring into yourself. And when you heal, you will have fulfillment and wishes. When you do the self-mastery and the work, the skill development, you will pay attention to your third eye, your intuition. All right. Some of you guys may need to work on your intuition. And like I said, there are chakra meditations on YouTube. They're free. Just like this channel is. Subscribe to the tribe. Again, another 7 with the 7 in the crown chakra. Some of you guys are coming from a place where you might have been indecisive. This is how other people see you. Lacking long-term vision. All right. But I see you now persevering, or you need to get into a place where you're planting those seeds so you can have sustainable results for longevity. How you see yourself and your hopes and fears, again, with the 3 of Cups. Some of you guys might be unhappy with your friendships. You also may be unhappy with a reunion, a reconciliation. You also might be reluctant to come back with friends, to celebrate with friends. It might cause a lot of confusion. You might dread it. Some people might not even be on your level anymore. Some people might be full of pessimism. So again, you gotta try to get a different perspective. Speak your truth. Again, it's one of the chakras that probably should have came out. But like I said, the third eye chakra works good with the throat chakra as well. So you gotta speak your truth. You gotta be upfront. Be clear. Ace of Swords is about clarity. Speaking your truth. Having new ideas, having success. And as we move here to your potential outcome, you will have prosperity. But again, it's about self-improvement, self-development. Coming from a place of a higher perspective, spiritual enlightenment. Some of you guys might feel in limbo right now, but that limbo is giving you clarity. It would clear up your uncertainty. It also you might be getting downloads from the universe. When you're isolated and you're alone, you can hear clearly what God or the higher ups is trying to tell you. When you're around chaos and low vibrational people, you're not going to be able to get these downloads. You're not going to be able to make these self-improvements. You're not going to be able to harvest the seeds that you're planting in the long term. If you understand what I mean. Okay. So as I'm about to finish up this, I always do the Sword of Light, which is from Archangel Michael. Okay. We also have 7 archangels. Okay. We have 7 chakras, 7 days a week, 7 archangels. So again, tap into your divinity, tap into your soul's purpose, get enlightened with your religion, spirituality, whatever you believe in, so you can have this soul evolution, so you can grow. Next year is the 10th year. That is the 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. All right, good things. It's also a completion. 9 is almost there. So this is the year that we self-reflect. It is also the year of the snake. We get rid of the snakes in the grass so we can evolve and grow. Our soul needs to grow, because if it doesn't grow, then we die. Again, you got another 12. So some of you guys could be seeing 12, 12, 1, 2, 2, 1. Embrace your life purpose. This is about you guys finding your life purpose. Okay? It could be becoming a spiritual teacher. It could be helping others. All right? Thank you, Ancestor Spirit. Show me. I like jumpers. So again, I don't know how close you are to spirituality. I'm always talking to Archangel Michael. He's one of my favorites. That's why I got this deck. Okay? And he rules your root chakra. Archangel Raphael rules your heart. I don't remember all of them. I think Uriel is your crown chakra. I'm not sure, but you can look up your 7 archangels and see which chakra they are affiliated with. I'm sure they're also on YouTube. Okay. 12, embrace your life purpose. Okay. I'm guiding you towards your divine life purpose. What makes your heart joyful is what you're meant to be doing. Again, your purpose, fertility, the light, seeing clearly of what you're supposed to be doing, that inner soul and your heart's passion being ignited. Again, another number 7. Change is coming. I'm here to guide you through this exciting transformation. This is a time of joyous opportunities. So some of you guys can have a lot of opportunities, but don't pass them up. Don't pass them by. Just choose wisely. Okay? Embrace the magical moment. Again, another 11, which is the Justice card. You are the perfect energetic space. You are in the perfect energetic space for manifesting miracles, which is the 9 of Cups, your fulfillment of wishes. Allow your wishes to be fulfilled. See what I'm talking about? I know what I'm talking about. Then we got 6, 24. Prioritize your self-care. You do so much for others. It is time for you to experience the love you deserve and let others help you. That is the Ace of Cups. Pouring into your own emotions, pouring into your own water, pouring into your own water reservoir, which is your emotions. Again, you do so much for others. Again, that sacrifice card. You probably sacrificed a lot, your energy, your emotions, your soul. But it's time for you to get the love you deserve and let others help you. That's with that 3 of Cups. Last but not least, we have 44, another master number. You will manifest what you need. Express gratitude as if your plans have already come to pass. Trust that your angels are bringing you the assistance that you need. Again, this package is from Archangel Michael. He's one of my favorite archangels. He saved me from a car accident. I wear him all the time. I keep his little picture in my car with the prayer. I just love my archangels. And I am life path, spiritual life path number 7. Okay, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Again, please subscribe to the tribe. I did do Libra. Libra had a great reading. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Go back and look up Libra's reading, which is needed for your soul evolution. Yours was, again, about entrepreneurship, change, liberation. So please look up that reading. Give me a like, leave a comment. Subscribe to the tribe because I will be doing more series of different things. I'm not just about the gossip. I'm about your soul evolution. That's what a psychic tarot is truly about. It's about you, about growth, about evolution. Again, I'm going to sign off, guys. Please subscribe. And again, if you want to raise your vibration, be you, love you, pour into you first. Just like the airplane method. You have to put the oxygen on yourself first before you can save anybody else. All right? It's not nothing. That's not being selfish. Okay? It's being confident. It's being conservative. All right, be you, love you. That is the highest vibration of all. And so is love. And again, loving yourself is the highest vibration. And I thank you again for being here and supporting my channel. And I love you guys. Bye now.